Join us today as we draw a couple of different kinds of giraffes. First, we're going to start with a staring giraffe, and we'll start with an oval at the top part of your page. And you're going to make another circle within that circle. Come up and make two tall rectangles with circles on the end for his horns. Then we'll make two semicircles within each other to make his ears. And then we'll make two ovals. We'll color each of the inside circles totally in black. And then we will add our spots and a zigzag line for the mane. Then we will use a green crayon to create the horizon line and some zigzag lines to create the texture of the grass. Then you can use whatever color you'd like to draw in a sun. I'm going to end up coloring in my sun. I'm also going to add some clouds. We're going to use the magic technique where we color with crayon and then paint over top. You can also use whatever supplies you have at home. If you don't have paint and crayons at home, you can use colored pencils, you can use chalk, you can use markers. Whatever you have at home would be perfect for you to use. I'm then going to start coloring in my actual giraffe. I'm going to color all his background, like skin and fur, yellow, and then all his spots will be brown. I'm going to do his nose and the inside of his ears pink, his mane black, and some of his mouth brown as well. Okay, once I'm done with the crayon, then I'm going to get my supplies to paint. So I'm going to use just blue watercolor and some water. I'm using my girls' paint, so it's not the greatest, and some computer paper, which is soaking up the paint. So see, we're just using what we have at home, and it still turns out great, so just do your best. I'm going to do the sky blue, and then I'm going to do the grass green, and then everything that I did in crayon is going to come through the watercolor. So it's my magic paint, I call. But it's a fun little technique to practice at home and mixing the different kinds of media that you have. And there you have a completed crayon resist watercolor giraffe. Alright, Car. So we're going to draw our giraffe dancing, okay? So we're going to start with
his body.
That's right, his body. Okay, so we're going to start with a circle or oval in the center of the page. Then we're going to come up to the top of your paper and you're going to make a sideways U. At the top of that U, you're going to create two horns, and then you will create almost a leaf shape for the ear. At the bottom of the ear, you'll make a straight line down to your body, and then a zigzag line to create the mane. Then you'll create the other side of the neck. Now we're going to make the arms and legs, which you can make however you want, dancing in whatever pose. My biggest thing is that you want to make sure they're thick enough that they attach to the body really sturdy. At the end of each arm and leg, you also want to make a line for the hooves. Now you're going to create the details of the giraffe. You'll make the eyes and a curved line to make his nose. Then you will begin to make his spots on his body. as well as color in the mane solid black and the hooves solid black as well. Once you've colored those things in black, you can begin to color the spots of the giraffe in with brown, and then the body of the giraffe in with yellow. And I am using crayon for this giraffe for the body, but you can use whatever you have at home and that would work as well. Okay, now you can finish up whatever details you need. I did the horns brown, the nose pink. Now I'm switching to marker and I'm going to create my horizon line with green marker. Everything below the horizon line will end up being green. And I'm using marker, so I'm going nice and slow, filling in all white spaces. Now I'm going to get the purple and I'm going to create a wavy line, and this is going to be the mountain range, just to create another layer of space to our drawing. I'm going to color that mountain range in purple. And then I'm going to take the blue and I'm going to create a circle at the top, and I'm going to leave the circle open, and that's going to be my moon, and the rest of the sky I'm going to color in blue. And there we have two different giraffe paintings. One is a dancing giraffe and one is, as Parker says it, a frozen giraffe. These are both inspired by Giraffes Can't Dance. We hope you enjoyed drawing with us.
Thanks, draw with us again sometime soon.
Thanks, John. Thanks to somebody, some news too.
Can you wave?